Why, hello there. Looking for Persian unarmoured spearmen, are you? Well, I guess you came to the right place. Not entirely sure. But anyway, so we will start off as we have done before. That is the same box, yes?
Yes.
That's the same command as all the other commands, so I'm not going to go into it, but I am going to go into the infantry. Now, that's an unfortunate figure.
Yeah, the armour are like that as well.
Are they? Right.
Yeah, a bit of extra plastic on them.
Yes, so that's the better one. Right, so here we have the figures. They're okay. They're practically the same. Are they the same as the armoured guys?
Look, I haven't got one.
Do you want to play with? Have that one. Right, let's have a look. Armoured spearmen.
Well, I think so actually. They've got a satchel and they've got a slingshot. They're a bit different actually.
Let's have a look. See that body there? Go with that. That looks actually like the same pose, doesn't it?
Yeah, all the poses are the same.
Yeah, it's the same pose,
they've
basically.
They've got some spare different weapons, like slingshots and stuff.
Yeah, because they're light.
Mm.
So you can turn them into slingers, which is pretty awesome. You can turn them into bowmen. You can turn them into anything you want. They're really skirmish infantry, but they did have regular line infantry that that didn't have any armour because they were Persians.
Yeah.
Sort of people from poorer regions. You just walk in and say, right, I need 1,000 men for the Persian army. They've got no anything, so they just turn up wearing big coats.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit sad, really. But yeah, these guys are expected to fight the Greeks. How did that work out for them? Yeah. So yeah, that's basically that. What have we got? So we have the same heads. The same. Right. So we've got javelins. A nice begins with S. It's a pointy spear thing. And what else have we got? Throwing stuff there. You got a guy throwing. That's all quite nice. I like that. What else have we got? No, it's all pretty much same as, isn't it? So yeah, you could use them as all sorts of troops. These don't have a cloak though, do they?
No.
Yeah, because you could do them as sort of citizen state to like Ionian citizen state Greeks. They didn't wear armour, but they wore thick cloaks and stuff, so you could use them as that. But then, yeah, they're just Persians. There's not really a huge amount to say about Persians, is there?
Well, because we said most of the things in the armour.
I know, that's the problem. We've already done all the.
Yeah, I think whenever we have like unarmoured and armoured, we'll do them in the same video because the same sprue just different.
Yeah, it's just one's armoured and one's unarmoured.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just not a huge amount to say. So we'll have a look at them based up. This is one. Looks very fetching in his little blue tunic and some nice pattern stuff. And then we have these two chaps. They're painted the same as the guy in the box.
Is that how you got your referencing from?
No, actually they're not. I just ended up having the same colours as the guy in the box.
You didn't do the zigzags in his legs.
Yeah, they've got different.
Very disappointed you did the zigzags.
Yeah, because they're not actually the same thing. It's just they ended up with the same colours. So.
Imagine actually doing the zigzags.
I only noticed that yesterday. So. Yeah, so I'd already painted these.
You even did the shield same.
Well, yeah, because it's a Persian shield. There's only one way of doing a Persian shield. So. Yeah, so that's it. Didn't spend a huge amount of time on them, but they're only skirmish troops. They're just there to throw a javelin and run away. That's all they're there for.
Or scout ahead.
Or scout ahead, yes.
And not come back.
I've been turned into a wall.
Okay, turned into a wall. Yep.
Yeah. So yes, these are the guys. Who are the? Was it the Medes that were sent forwards?
Yeah, they're the first ones that went in, remember?
Yeah, no, that was in the big battle, but the Persians are actually already there. We're talking about the film now, right? The Zack Snyder gore fest, right? So in that they come across a Greek town that's been raided by Persians.
Yeah.
And
they make a tree out there.
Yeah, so they catch the Persians and kill them, which is off screen. You never actually see it. And they
mention it.
They build a wall. They build a wall out of them.
But that happened after the first battle.
No, they built. No, that wasn't after the first battle.
Yeah,
they
'cause they
actually
killed
already
them.
built the wall.
No, because in the film, they
They
get attacked by all the thousands of Persians. All the Persians die, and then when the Immortals are coming, they build a wall of dead bodies for the Immortals.
No, that's a different wall.
They made multiple walls.
Yeah, well, the wall they built. Basically, there's a. You can get up the beach, to the hot gates. Right, the hot gates are still there today. Unfortunately, they're flat. Because the rocks have eroded away, it's all gone. And I would also assume that the Persians knocked bits of it down because they were annoyed. But there was two ways up to it, so that the Greeks blocked one of the ways with the wall.
Why didn't they use artillery?
Who?
Anyone?
Well, do you know how long it takes artillery to set up?
Do you know how long Xerxes had?
3 days.
He was fine.
He had 3 days.
What do you mean he had 3 days?
It took 3 days.
Couldn't you just waited another day and then just blown the hot gates to pieces?
Well, no, his whole plot was to go through the hot gates. He couldn't get through the hot gates, so he didn't particularly. He just sent rubbish dross troops against the Spartans. He didn't send the best troops until he sent the Immortals on the second day, the evening of the second day.
Yeah,
Up until then, yeah, they all died. But he kept sending these rubbish troops, and they all kept getting killed. He had to whip his troops to attack the Spartans because they didn't want to fight. You know, I was like, I don't want to fight those guys.
I don't want to fight them guys.
They're really scary. They got hats and everything, and so
for some reason, they filmed by no armor.
Yeah, Zack Snyder. Yeah, but the fleet was supposed to go around and attack Athens, basically land troops down the coast, but it couldn't because there was a really bad storm and like all the ships sank.
Is that the bit of the film where they start going rah?
Yeah, the Spartans start laughing. Yeah, that's and you actually see it in the second film. That's actually replica because Artemisia is actually in that storm, but of course her ships are fine because they're Greek galleys, and the Persian ships aren't because they're not Greek galleys and they all get smashed to pieces. So because she was a Greek, which is that actually mentioned in the film that she's Greek?
No, but it is. She got captured as a Greek girl. Then bad things happened. Then she broke out and became amazing.
Yeah, she was the Queen of Caria, which is she conned her way into the capital city by pretending to be a dancer.
That works.
Yeah, she had a female dance troupe, and the girls were dancing outside, and so all the soldiers came out of the city to watch. So she went into the city and locked the gates, and then stood on the city walls and ordered the soldiers to surrender. Because they were outside the city they were supposed to be defending, and they surrendered, and that's how she captured Carrie and became queen.
That is the most lamest.
That's what she did. She's awesome. She's one of these great, awesome historical characters. She was also a complete psychopath.
Yeah.
The film doesn't do her justice. She's not evil enough in the film. In real life, she used to poke people's eyes out for not fancying him and stuff. And she'd see a guy in the street and say, "Do you want to go on a date with me?" And it was like, "No." So she'd poke their eyes out and hang them off cliffs and stuff. She was really horrible. She was completely unhinged. But what do you expect? She's a Carian Greek. Anyway, anything else to add? Sorry, there's nothing to talk about. They're just unarmoured warriors. We've done the unboxing for the armoured. Just deal with it. Anything else? Nothing else to add whatsoever. Right. Sorry. So these videos aren't working out, are they? These practically identical unboxing videos of something that's almost the same but slightly different.
They already clicked off as soon as I figured out what it was.
Yeah, probably. I mean, we'll just have one last look. Let's have a look. They're the same. They're basically the same figure, right? But one's armoured and one's not armoured. That's it. So we've got nothing to talk about.
Yeah,
That's it.
done.
So outro.
You told me not to do it anymore.
No, you do the outro.
Enjoy the video, please like and subscribe and comment down below what you think of the Persian unarmoured Spearmen. That's everything from me.
And everything from him. Goodbye.
See ya.